Hi students, as we get closer to the end of the semester, I wanted to take a few minutes to make this video to help you finish up your soundtrack project. Remember that if you turn in your soundtrack project by Friday, December 11th, you are exempt from the Module 10 semester exam. This template, this fill-in-the-blank template, should help anybody else that's struggling be able to get this complete by that deadline. And so I want you to watch this video and listen carefully as to what to do with this document so that you're successful. You should have gotten this document either attached to a K-mail or from our class news announcement. When you get the document, I want you to open it up. I want you to hit File. I'm going to tell it Save As, and then save it wherever you need to save it so that you know where to find it and what you need to name it to get it into the Dropbox when you finish, okay? That's step one. Make sure you save the file. Now, when you open up the document, this is the first thing that you're going to see. I have basically compiled all of the information that we created together in our Class Connect session into this template so that then you just need to fill in the holes that we didn't as a class complete. Okay, so you'll notice this looks very similar to the template that we sent. It's just filled out. So the first slide, it says character on the template, the original template. We filled that in with Daisy, and we've picked our song, Young and Beautiful. You also notice that we have our sample lyrics here already pulled in. We have a piece of textual evidence pulled in too. I found that piece of textual evidence from the quote sheet that you were also transferred, file transferred, or sent, or you can get from the online high school. Notice I also have a paragraph here that is written. So now you have one whole slide complete in your Gatsby soundtrack project. One whole slide complete. Let's look at the next slide. Now, this slide isn't complete yet. This slide isn't complete yet. We have the plot event, which is the car accident that caused Myrtle's death. We have the song Love is Blindness. I also have included sample lyrics here for you, but I did not include the textual evidence. Where do I get that textual evidence, Ms. Pittman? From the quote sheet that I've either sent to you in a K-mail or you can find in the online high school in the soundtrack module. Let me show you what that quote sheet looks like. This is what the quote sheet looks like when you find it in the online high school. What you're going to want to do is you're going to page down through the characters and the setting, and then you're going to want to find the plot event, which is the car accident here, this plot event. You notice that we have 1, 2, and 3 pieces of textual evidence. You want to pick one of these pieces of textual evidence. You want to copy it by highlighting it. Hit Control-C or Edit. Copy. Then you want to go into the PowerPoint where it says here, place a piece of textual evidence. You want to take that, highlight it, and hit paste. It looks a little funny formatting wise. The way you fix that is you just kind of expand this out a little bit. And you might need to move it up so it doesn't intersect our paragraph. Okay? Just kind of expand it and get the formatting so that it looks okay. So you're going to grab a piece of textual evidence. The way I would pick that piece of textual evidence is I would read the paragraph that I have provided for you. I've already written the paragraph. Make sure that piece of textual evidence supports what's inside this paragraph. Then you're going to want to put an image here. I've given you some hints. You might put some cars, you might put some darkness, or you might put some broken hearts here. Some sort of image to make it look like this slide. Okay? Make it look like this slide. The next slide you have here is the setting slide, the West Egg. Notice I've already given you your song lyrics. This time I've given you the textual evidence. But on this slide, you have to write your paragraph. I know that's kind of overwhelming for a lot of us. So when you write the paragraph, I've given you a formula. It should be 5 to 6 sentences. Sentences 1 through 2 describe the West Egg. Sentences 3 and 4 describe the song. And then sentences 5 and 6 begin to connect the two together, okay? If you're not sure how to create this paragraph, notice how I've already made paragraphs for you. You should read these paragraphs and try to replicate the same idea with the West Egg. Try to make your West Egg paragraph look similar to this paragraph or this paragraph. Now the next slide is the American Dream, or the theme slide. Once again, I already have your song here, I already have your lyrics, and I have your image. On this slide, you have to write the paragraph just like you did before on slide number 3, doing the same process. Sentences 1 and 2 describing the American Dream, sentences 3 and 4 describing the song, and sentences 5 and 6 describes how the theme connects to the song. Okay? So you go to your quote sheet to find the textual evidence. Where on the quote sheet is the textual evidence? You're going to page all the way down, and you're going to look for the corruption of the American Dream and pick one of these pieces of evidence. Pick one of those pieces of evidence. Finally, the last slide is the green light slide. Once again, notice that I've already given you the symbol, which is the green light. I've given you the song. I've given you the lyrics. You have to find a piece of textual evidence. Where do I find that, Ms. Pittman? You're going to go here to your quote sheet, and you're going to look for the green light. Pick one of these pieces of evidence after you have read the paragraph that I provided for you. Pick a piece of evidence that supports this paragraph. Okay, supports this paragraph. Then you're going to find an image. You're going to find an image. I've given you some hints. The green light, the dog, or a symbol of hope. If you're unsure how to get an image, the way you're going to do that is you're going to go to Google. Okay, just regular old Google. Then you're going to type in a green light. Okay, and then you're going to hit image. And then you get all of these kind of images of a green light. So you pick which one that you like the best. Okay, so one you like the best. You're going to hit copy image. Then you're going to come here. We're going to delete this text box. And you're going to paste that image. Whoa, it came really big. That's okay. All you have to do is just resize this image down to fit in. You just grab the corner to fit in that box that we need it to fit in. Right there. Okay? And then you put your piece of textual evidence in. Once you complete all of these fill in the blank places, hit save, and then put this into the Great Gatsby Soundtrack Project Dropbox, and you are good to go. You will be exempt from your Module 10 exam. Listen, this is a lot of resource here to help you complete this project. You should be able to get it done between today and tomorrow evening at midnight using what's here. Okay, tell me what questions you have. I hope that you have a lot of luck here at the end of the semester, and I'm always here to help. Thanks, students. Talk to you soon.